What's up and welcome to the video. I'm Kipper. I'm glad you're here. And while I've got you here, if you could take a second to go down there, like, subscribe, and leave me a comment on this video, I would appreciate it a lot. And today we'll be getting into the final episode of Dredge. We're heading to the Devil's Spine and finishing off the game. So now that you've liked, subscribed, and left me a comment, thank you. We can get right into this. Alright, so getting back into it, we need to do a little stop at Greater Marrow and grab our last upgrade, which will be the lights. So we'll put that in there, purchase it, and then while we're here, we might as well buy and install a new light. So we're going to get rid of this one, and I guess we'll get this one. I don't know, I haven't really used the lights for much. I don't do a whole lot at nighttime. But now we need to head to the northeast to Devil's Spine. So, gonna speed up the trip over there. See you in a minute. And we're here. A man meets you as you dock, bracing himself against the wind and spray. O rapturous day, a fresh disciple carried to me atop the waves. Come ashore, weak thing, and rest your weary soul. I'm just passing through? Or, alright. Think I'm just passing through. Nonsense. Your arrival is providence from the deep itself. I have been calling, and now you are the answer. The rite of purification is almost at hand, and you are to be my replacement. I'm listening. Your trial begins immediately. Tell me, what does your spirit seek? Happiness. Ha, merely an excuse to halt the search for something greater. Happiness is, by definition, a compromise. And your flesh, what does it crave? The chill of the water, the sting of the salt, the warmth of the sun? And yet it eludes you. Darkness is cast over the rest of your days. Finally, what does the world deserve? Everything? In a way, it deserves all that is washed ashore, freely given from the deep, but no more than that. The trial is concluded. You still have much to learn, but that knowledge will be delivered to you in time. Now, your role as my initiate is to act as herald of the purge, just as I was for the one before me. The nearby spires blaze with eternal fire, yet the stone hearths of these three idols lie barren and void. Retrieve 3 fathomless flames from the crags behind us and ignite the crucibles. Visit the shrines of the deep. I will mark them. They will offer further guidance, and I must provide no more. Okay, shrines of the deep. Got it. Fathomless flames. The stone columns of the temple are carved with ancient pictures and text. Which carving do you want to look at? A swarm of small creatures. The carving shows a swarm of small fish surrounding a boat. The ravenous children, alone, they are nothing. Together, they summon her. Beneath these words, somebody has added a crudely scratched note. Do not let them grip you. Burn them away. The stone columns are covered with pictures and text. The large eyeless beast. The carving is of a large fish with crossed out eyes. The unseeing mother. When the starving cannot eat, she approaches. Beneath these words, somebody has added a crudely scratched note. Blind, but can hear her children. Avoid at all costs. And the last one... The bubbling vent. The carving shows a bubbling underwater vent, the breath of salvation. It burns those that mean harm. Only the pure remain. Beneath these words, somebody has added a crudely scratched note. Protection. Follow the magma. Find them. Okay, well, that was all of the carvings. The statues. Okay, I think this is just where I need to bring the flames. It's not too late yet. It looks late. I was fixing to say I'm gonna rest here. These are our shrine locations, I think. So let's get out here since we still have some time in this day and explore around a little bit. See if we can find something. There's a whole bunch of like dredging spots around this little island. Couple of fishing spots. What is that up there by that glowing bottle? I think those are the little guys. I think those are the fish we need to avoid. The glowing red eyes. Those are the ones that'll call their mother. But the floating dock is here, so we'll dock here. And it is getting a little later now, so we'll probably do a couple of things and then rest here for the night. And do more exploring in the morning. And just like that, it's morning. Before we do some exploring, I'm gonna go back up here and risk it to try to grab this little note in a bottle. A little message in a bottle right here. So also give me a chance to see how close to these guys I can get. And okay, that's about as close as I can get because they saw me. So if I take them to the steam vent, I think there was some back here by the dock. It should burn them away. Okay, yes, it did. No mother, and now I'm fixing to do some exploring, so I'm gonna speed it up. See you in a few. Alright, looks like we found a stone shrine. An upright slab bears a carving, 2 heavily plated creatures locked in battle. A lower slab holds 2 shallow grooves. Alright, we need crabs. I'm gonna go place the crab pots and rest for the night, and we'll pick up in the morning. Okay, and it's morning. Let me check the crab pots and hopefully get everything we need to go do the shrine, which is just 2. We need this one and like a horseshoe shaped one just like that. Those are the 2 that we need for the shrine. I'm gonna check the rest of these and grab everything else just because, why not, just in case. Money. Back at the shrine. And we'll get these put in here. That one and the squat lobster. The rock splits open with an almighty crack. It crumbles away, revealing its core. Oh, nice. We got more than just the flame. We got some research parts and some loot and some materials. Nice. We'll take this straight back over and place it in a statue so that I don't lose it if I damage my boat. Statues. Which statue? Let's just start with the left one. Holds a stone crucible. It's empty. Let's put the fathomless flame in. A cold flame roars in the statue's hands. Okay, that's that. Time to go see if we can find one of these other 2. I'm gonna speed up the exploring process. See ya in a few. Well, it's not a shrine, it's some ancient ruins, which is something. Cave. In the dim light of the cave, you can make out some paintings on both walls. The left wall, these paintings depict the birth of a civilization. A great beacon of light is shown repelling a tentacled figure emerging from the sea. And on the right wall, these paintings depict the fall of a civilization. A volcanic eruption tears through the tall lighthouse. Monstrous shapes devour people as buildings turn to ruin. I think I like the left wall better. The right wall was just kind of foreboding. Ancient lighthouse. You climb the many steps leading up to the ancient lighthouse. At its base is a solid stone door. You can't see a handle, but there's a large socket carved into the face of the door. Okay. That's a square socket. Will it take the plate? Does the plate work? No. Okay, I didn't think so. I'm not sure what goes here. Maybe I'll find it. But for now, we got more exploring to do. Alright, found another shrine. Stone shrine, an upright slab bears a carving, two malformed fish writhing under the sun. Malformed fish. Okay, they want like aberrated. I have one. I need to go find one more, so I'll be back when I do that. And we back. I did that. Let's get this flame. One more aberrated fish. The rock splits with an almighty crack. It crumbles away, revealing its core. We've got a flame and an encrusted talisman. Increases our fishing speed. That's going to have to go to storage. Let's go drop this off. Well, before we drop it off, let me organize my inventory so I can slot in this talisman. And it's kind of late, so we'll sleep for the night. And then we'll head over in the morning. Let's drop off this second flame in the middle. The statue holds a stone crucible. And now it holds a stone crucible with a flame. And it's time to go find the last shrine. And here it is, a stone shrine. An upright slab bears a carving, two pale bottom dwellers hiding from their fate. Okay, one of those is a ghost shark or something like that. I had to do it for the slab near Gale Cliffs. I don't know, I had to do the sharks for one of them. But, alright, I'm gonna go get those. I'll be back. And we back. So it wants a pale skate, and it was a ghost shark. The rock splits with an almighty crack. We get our flame, some metal scraps, and a research part. And we're gonna go drop this off. See you there. Alright, and we're here with the last one for the right statue. Take your flame. Preparations are complete. The fanatic awaits. What is it? The flames are lit. I'm looking for sunken relics. Relics, you say? Perhaps one such as this? He pulls an antique pocket watch from inside his robe. Droplets of sea spray crackle and seethe in the air around it. You are drawn to it too? I see. It found me during my rite of proving as I scavenged for creatures of power. It sapped at my spirit when I first recovered it, but I came to appreciate its strange nourishment with time. As will you. When the ritual is prepared, it will be yours to carry forth. Anything else? What's the scroll? Are there others? The scroll. I found it at the end of my other life. It washed ashore, as all great gifts do. It took some time for me to decipher the runes. It speaks of an incomprehensible door. And those wretched, twisted fish that swam through. Their flesh is the closest thing to a key. Anything else? The flames are lit. Are there others that share your beliefs? There are pretenders, failures that make a mockery of the deep. I tried correcting their ways, but I soon saw that they had lost the path. I left them to their ceaseless hunger. Anything else? Well, the last thing is flames are lit. I can feel it. The chill of the deep touches us now. It is time. Come. You follow him up the steps of the temple. At the top is a black stone altar. Stacked high upon the altar are layers of dark, damp wood. He draws the antique pocket watch from his robe. It sways hypnotically in the breeze. It's almost yours. May it mark the start of your journey and the end. Still holding the pocket watch in one hand, he clambers atop the pyre and raises his scroll. He begins to chant. What are you doing? Stand back or stand nothing? What are you doing? He ignores you. The wind picks up, swirling sea spray around the altar. A cold blue flame rises from the sodden wood at his feet. Stop this, look away, say nothing. Stop this. His chanting grows louder. The freezing blaze climbs his legs. His chanting continues, no pain detectable in his voice. He lifts his arms skyward. Seconds later, the inferno engulfs him. It rages for a moment, then abruptly dies away. A cold mist pools around the floor of the temple briefly before the wind sweeps it into the sea. No trace of the fanatic remains. The pyre is cold and damp. Inspect the fire. Let's get our relic, the antique pocket watch. You take the pocket watch. It's freezing cold. It vibrates in your palm, clock hands spinning wildly below the cracked face. Well, we got the relic. But before we take it back, there are a few small island chains around here that I want to explore a little bit, see if there's anything to get. So, gonna do that real quick before we go turn in this relic and finish the game. Okay, so not much, just another one of these guys. You approach a hooded figure. They are standing expectantly, vermilion red robes blowing in the wind. I wonder if these are the guys that other dude was talking about, that lost the path, their ceaseless hunger. Fisherman, whatever, the voice from the hood cuts through the humid air. He's gonna want me to bring him food. I don't need to read all this. Deliver the vessel. And he produces an old paper scroll and points at a shape. He wants a cuskeel. So I guess I'll do this real quick. I'll be back with an eel. And I'm back with an eel. It's in my net. He draws a ceremonial knife from the robe, slices into the fish, cutting out the heart. They place it on a stand in front of them. And he's going to pull out another scroll, bring down the sky. Another shape on a scroll. It looks like a sailfish. Alright, I'll be back with one of those too. And I'm back with the sailfish. Bring down the sky. Another shape on the scroll. Ceremonial knife comes out again. The large heart is extracted, placed on the stand beside the first. Raise the deep. He points to a shape on the last scroll. A frilled shark. And you know what we're doing now. And we're back with another one. The frilled shark. They dragged the shark's body. It doesn't matter. They gave me a book. They took the heart. And for all of that, I got a book. The figure kneels before the fish hearts and becomes still. You leave. Cool. That was awesome. Totally worth all the time to get all of those fish. But let's get to Blackstone. And we're here. Time to end this. You climb the broken steps to the old mansion, the waves swelling and crashing against the basalt columns that surround you. You pause before crossing the threshold. Deliver the relic or conceal the relic? Why would I want to conceal it? No, we're here to deliver the relic. So let's do that. He approaches, drawing closer with an incessant ticking. You have the pocket watch. When you take out the watch, its once frozen hands are now inexplicably twitching in a rhythmic struggle, trying but failing to move forwards. You place it in front of the collector. Though it has been some decades since I last laid eyes upon this, the sound of its mechanisms has grown no less unpleasant. And with that, our collection is complete. I must admit, I am surprised. I did not think you had the determination for such a job. Now, with these 5 relics in our possession, only one thing remains. I suspect you know by now. Know what? Or I know. It will become apparent soon enough. We must make one final voyage. This time, I will be with you. I need some time to prepare or I'm ready. So be it. Return when you are prepared. I think I need a little time to wrap some things up. Actually, no, I didn't. I had everything done. Okay. We must make one final voyage. This time I will be with you. I'm ready. Warning, you are entering the final phase of the game. Your progress will not be saved from this point onward. Do you wish to continue? Yep, let's do it. One more time. Your progress will not be saved from this point onward. Yes, I understand. The relics are coming with us. We should wait for the fog to thicken. With luck, the seas will remain unaware of our intentions. Yep, let's do this. Okay, now we have to wait. Are we waiting? We're gonna go in the middle of the night, I guess. That's what it looks like. Yay. Now, our destination is the open expanse to the west of Greater Marrow. It's marked on the map. We must not tarry on the open waters, not with such a significant cargo. Make haste. The collector is aboard your vessel. Alright, let's turn my lights on. And he said make haste, so we'll use haste. And I guess that's where we're going. So I'm gonna speed us up getting there. Okay, we're here. This is the place. This is where she was taken from us, and where we can at last bring her back. Only here, and only because of what we've achieved. He opens the book and begins to read aloud. To release a lost one, frozen in time. He throws the pocket watch overboard. And tethered by chains in the deep, he throws the necklace overboard. Bind them to this world once more. He throws the ring overboard. Open the door to the starry heavens. He slots the key into the lock of the music box. And lay the weary world to rest. Are these just the lyrics to Carry On My Wayward Son? He throws the music box overboard, its key left unturned. Okay, that's it, cinematic. I'm gonna shut up. Well, we did it. We got her back, and something else along with her. And that's the end of the game. Black Salt Games. And it looks like everything gets destroyed. Yup. But don't worry, because I'm going to get the other ending too. There's a dock somewhere that I haven't found that has the old mare. And I don't know. I think this is the only group of islands by Devil's Spine that I haven't checked yet. So I'm going to go check over there, see if he's there. Okay, there's a dock here. He's got to be here. Of course, I found every other dock in the game, and he had to be at the one that I did not find. You undock next to an old rowboat. Somebody is here. He's hunched over by the campfire, muttering to himself. You cautiously approach. Did you throw it back? What? I don't know what you're talking about, or no. What? The book. I think you've mistaken me for someone. I don't understand. No. I don't understand. I'm not seeing things. It's really you, isn't it? Are you okay? Who do you think I am? Or no? Who do you think I am? He turns away, wringing his hands. He speaks to the fire. It was him and his damned wife. They dredged up that old book, but something cloaked in fog, followed it out, right through the boat. Boom! The man makes crude explosion noises and motions wide with his hands, still talking to the fire, as though pantomiming a story to a child. It spoke. It said it was coming for our breath. that we wouldn't be needing it soon, and then darkness crashed down. An age later, some of us washed up on the shore, and him still clutching that book. "Throw it back," we cried as the fog rolled ashore. We thought, surely it can still be undone. "What book? What are you talking about?" Let's go with what book? "Silver and Crimson," the book, covered in her blood. "You're not making any sense," or turn to leave. "You're not making any sense. Throw it back." The man closes his eyes tight as he holds back tears. His voice falls to a whisper. "Please, the lighthouse keeper, she saw. She knows where it came from, where it needs to go." Tell me more about this book. What does the lighthouse keeper have to do with this? "Silver and Crimson. Silver and Crimson." He rocks back and forth, staring through the flames. "It cloaks that calamitous thing. It's evil. Haven't you felt it?" That's what he had to say about the fog. And what about the lighthouse keeper? "She saw it all. That ruinous day." "Ask her, beg her, tell her I..." He trails off, his face collapsing in sorrow. Okay, I guess we'll leave, and it's time to go talk to the lighthouse keeper. So I'm gonna head over there. See you in Greater Morrow. Okay, and we're in Greater Morrow. Time to see what the lighthouse keeper knows. What she saw. What is it? What do you know about the Silver and Crimson book? She shudders at the very mention of the book. "You're really asking me? After all this time? You know it must be returned." She looks at you with deep pity. "You have to move on, for her sake as well as yours. Take control. Be rid of that thing once and for all." Alright, and now we need to go talk to the collector. Alright, we're at Blackstone. What is it? I'm ready. Tell me more about that book of yours. Tell me more about the book. Which book? This one here? With a wiry grin, he pulls a dusty tome from the nearest shelf and glances at the cover. There's really not much to be said of Histories of the Grey Isles. It's quite a chore. Don't play dumb. You know which book I mean. Play dumb? Your hypocrisy is wearying. I suppose we must go through this rigmarole yet again. The Book of the Deep appears in his hands, sheathed in its dirty crimson jacket. Go ahead, ask us. Where did you get it? Sparkling dust motes hang in the air between you. Don't you remember? You were there. The air around the book begins to pulse rhythmically like a quickening heartbeat. So was she. Who? Give me the book or forget it. Who? You wanted to forget, begged me. The room bristles. This is what you asked for. Give me the book or forget it. Give me the book. Your words hang in the space between. You won't change a thing. The book is ours. Step closer. You take a step closer through the crackling room. The collector lurches forwards in response. What can you possibly hope to achieve? Take the book. You strike out with your right fist, punching hard into the jaw of the collector. His face shatters and falls to the ground. We were the collector the whole time. You're pathetic. The Book of the Deep is in your hands. Understand this plainly before you sink us into despair. I know how to bring her back. It's all right there on the pages, and now you've seen its power firsthand. We wield the power to release her from her slumber. We can undo everything, undo what you did. Okay, now back to the lighthouse keeper. Let's see what she has to say now that we have the book. What is it? I have the book. You've had it this whole time, have you not? It doesn't matter. Make the most of this window of lucidity. Now is the time to act. Do you still remember where it happened? In that gloomy darkness behind the bay? When you are ready, I'll point the way. I'm ready. You are entering the final phase. Progress will not be saved. Yep, we got it. Yes, let's go. One more time. Yep. Let's do this. We must wait until night is thickest, until the ocean is as it was all those years ago. Okay, so it looks like we're waiting until the middle of the night again. I'm gonna speed up the wait and the trip out there. It's time. I'll point the way. Follow my light. Go and do what's right for her. Throw it back. Okay, well, now I'm gonna speed up the trip out there. Alright, here we are. This is the place. Throw it back. The book struggles in your grasp, its weight somehow shifting from side to side. Silver ribbons flail pathetically against your fingers. Throw it back. You hold it high above your head. A low groan rumbles from the book, echoed by another from the depths. Throw it back. You throw it into the foaming water. And that was the other ending. There is still one more thing I want to do. I'm going to speed out to the edge of the map and see what happens when you start to go out of bounds. Okay, that was both endings and some extras for the base game of Dredge. That was it. But there will be a couple of more episodes of this series because there are 2 DLCs. So we're going to be going through those also because I had a good time playing this game. It was kind of fun, peaceful, even though it was a little freaky. It was still, an enjoyable experience. So I'm going to be playing the DLCs and I'll have those videos up soon. But thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing it. Be sure to like, subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought. Any suggestions for other games you'd like to see me play. And yeah, that's about it. Have a day. See you in the next one.